This episode of Walt Disney World Today is sponsored by Small World Vacations, whose team of 40 agents are authorized Disney vacation planners, and they're recommended by MouseSavers.com. They're dedicated to your dreams and your dollars, so get your free price quote from Small World Vacations by going to www.wdwvacations.com, where the magic begins.
This is Walt Disney World Today. Give us 5 minutes and we'll give you the world.
It's Monday, August 20th, 2007, and this is episode 298 of Walt Disney World Today. I'm Matt Hodgenberg of MGMstudios.org. On the show today, we have Mike Newell of Mouse World Radio. Mike, I know you've got something planned for episode 300, don't you?
I do. And it's ready. It's ready. No, well, it's a surprise. You have to wait till episode 300.
I don't want to wait.
What is it? 4 more? It's actually it's going to be next Friday is episode 300. So you're going to have to wait till the end of next week.
This coming Friday.
Oh, I'm sorry, this week, this Friday.
Good.
Also on the show is Mike Scopa of MousePlanet.com and All Ears Net. Welcome, Mike.
Tastes like chicken.
That could be from anything.
Newell, you know this.
Muppets.
Nope.
What? I thought it was that one.
We're in Muppets. Does it say tastes like chicken?
I don't know. I just thought for some... I don't know. Newell, that was a terrible guess. I can't believe you guessed that.
I always say that.
Where's it from, Scopa?
It's Figment Licks Dr. Nigel Channing. And, says that, yeah.
Imagination.
Saw that today.
Somebody went to Epcot today.
Yes, he did.
And also on the show is Len Testa, co-author of the Unofficial Guide to Walt Disney World. And Len, the 2008 edition is coming out this week, or it's out?
I got a note, actually, that apparently some people have it in their hands right now.
How do they get that? Are they camped out like iPhone people? No, I'm here for the Unofficial Guide.
I don't know, because I don't have my copy yet. So I'm assuming that's what Bob's bringing on Tuesday. But
I thought I saw the stories about people camping outside of Barnes & Noble. I can't wait for the 2008.
Springsteen tickets? Van Halen tickets?
Well, on today's show, we're ranking the Extra Magic Hour of parks, meaning we're going to go through rank Extra Magic Hour mornings and the Extra Magic Hour evenings, meaning which parks are best for which Extra Magic Hour offerings. So let's start in the mornings, and that would kind of make sense. And Scopa, when you think the best Extra Magic Hour morning park, what in your opinion is the best park?
Well, I have to go with whichever park has the most attractions open, and I think Magic Kingdom wins that hands down because they have 10 attractions open during Extra Magic Hour morning. So, I mean, it's a no-brainer. Of course, there are a lot of attractions there that may not equal some of the thrill rides that the other parks offer, but I think because the Magic Kingdom offers so many, I think that it allows you to do that much more during that first 90 minutes that you're in the park.
Len?
I would definitely agree. I think in terms of morning Extra Magic Hours, the Magic Kingdom is the place to be. I think actually Epcot's second.
See, I was thinking about it. Originally, I was going to say Epcot was first, actually, and then I began to think some more. And I was, if you're trying to think, I would say Epcot's first, and I'm going to put MGM second. Tell you the truth.
Ugh, big surprise.
Yeah,
shocked.
Well, I this is how
shocking.
Obviously, Len, I think you'll back me up by saying that Extra Magic Hour mornings are better in terms of taking advantage of them by getting an advantage over evenings because it's easier to stay up late than it is to wake up early, right?
Yeah, so I think the problem is that even when evening Extra Magic Hours begin, people are already in line for the attractions, whereas when you get there early in the morning, there's no one in line. So
exactly.
Yeah, the best strategy for evening Extra Magic Hours is either use Fast Pass or wait people out.
See, the reason why I picked MGM second is because if you go there in the morning, if you're there, an hour before 8 o'clock, so you're there right when it's, the park opens right for Extra Magic Hour mornings, the percentage of major attractions that you'll get done at the studios is going to be higher than the other parks. Because in the other parks like Epcot and especially the Magic Kingdom, it's like, a drop in the bucket in terms of what you can get done. You'll get, 2-3 attractions done, but you still got a majority of the park to go to. Whereas if you're at the studios and you get Tower, Coaster, and let's say the Great Movie Ride done, you've got 3 major attractions done. That's a major part of the touring plan over there. Now you can focus on other part of the parks. You're getting a greater percentage of those major attractions done.
Is Great Movie Ride open?
Okay. Here's the one thing that complicates that.
Okay.
there are a lot of shows at the studios, so you could be left with a gap in your major attraction or in your attraction list, where you're not at a particular, you're not where you need to be in the park for a show. It could be more backtracking for you. So for example, let's suppose you're really ambitious and you get Tower of Terror, Rock and Roller Coaster, and Great Movie Ride out of the way.
I just double checked. Scope is right. Great Movie Ride is an evening extra magic hour offering, not a morning.
Okay,
so
right,
let's just
right.
throw Star Tours in there.
Unfortunately, Scorpio is
That's right.
I was just going to say that.
That's awesome.
Go ahead, Len.
So then you're essentially an hour ahead of where you would normally be. What does that do to the Playhouse Disney and Playhouse Disney attractions and Voyage of the Little Mermaid? Which the first show for Voyage of the Little Mermaid is like 9:45 in the morning, right?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, they were right. But that's
So
that's why.
you're down by backlot tours at that point.
Well, it depends how you do it. I think if you had a good touring plan and you worked it in, I think it would work to your advantage because you're able to do a lot of the second-tier attractions that have the least amount of crowds in those first couple of hours earlier instead of going to ride Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster at 9 a.m. because you've already gotten those done.
So you would go Tower of Terror, or Rock and Roller Coaster, Tower of Terror, Star Tours?
Star Tours. Yep, and that would pretty much fill out your extra magic hour morning. And then you would go do the Great Movie Ride at 9 o'clock, so there'll be no line. You'll walk on there.
Okay.
And then you got to throw something else in there. Probably the best option would be, I would say, Sounds Dangerous. Get that out of the way. If you're doing the
Get
whole
it out
park.
of the way.
You've just walked.
Get it out of the way.
Yeah, there's really not going to be a way for Sounds. So you've walked Star Tours across the park to Great Movie Ride, then you're walking back halfway to Sounds Dangerous.
Yeah, I'd do a Great Movie Ride first.
Yeah. No, it's great. You can't do Great Movie Ride until 9 o'clock. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the assumption is that you're going to be able to do the Tower and you're going to do Rock and Roller Coaster and you're going to be out of the second of the two before 9 o'clock.
So Matt, what gets more crowded in the morning, Backlot Tour or Great Movie Ride? Probably Great Movie Ride.
Great Movie Ride for
Great
sure.
Movie Ride.
Yeah.
Okay, so you do Star Tours, Great Movie Ride.
See, the idea is I'm trying to stay in the area so I can go do the first showing of Voyage of the Little Mermaid and then go over to Playhouse Disney, and you've got those two done. And from then on, now you got the whole park opens up to you because you can be right in prime position for the first showing of Indiana Jones.
Right,
you can be in first showing for Lights, Motors, Action, and then later Beauty and the Beast.
Okay,
So that was my thinking on that.
not bad.
So maybe I'll put up in writing line and we'll discuss it on a future show. But it might be something I've been thinking about.
I like it.
Newell, what's your favorite extra magic hour morning park?
The king size bed at Old Key West.
Old Key West.
Old Key West. I never go to the early entry magic morning hour. Never.
Is the camera
Really?
shop not open in the morning? For
They
extra
don't open
magic
till
hours?
10, so I look silly standing in front of it waiting for them to come. Now I'm a late sleeper. I'm on vacation. I'm the kind of guy that I get up, I have a little breakfast, I watch the Today Show, and I take my time getting to the parks. When I get there is when I get there. I used to do that where I used to run and wait for the road drop, but I don't do that anymore. It's too much.
No.
While we're talking about the best parks for extra magic hour mornings, I think we're all in the consensus that the worst park for extra magic hour mornings is Animal Kingdom.
Let me guess. Wait. Is what?
Yeah, there's only one attraction worth going to, and the others are like I can go to the others anytime during the day,
Exactly. I mean, there's only two or three attractions you need to fast pass in the Animal Kingdom, so why would you even go?
That's a good
That's
point.
true. Is Dinosaur doesn't have sorry, Matt, but Dinosaur doesn't have a
does.
fast pass, does it?
Yeah, it does.
It does?
Yep.
Sure.
Never had to use it. So.
Not much competition for other people in that park.
No, there's not. But you know what, though? I got to say, the animal exhibits, I forgot how good some of those were the last time Hannah and I were there. Now, you don't need, obviously, to go there at 8 o'clock in the morning to view those, but I forgot how good the animal stuff was at the Animal Kingdom.
They are interesting, but you went there you went in July. I mean, I went there in August, and I couldn't even fathom thinking about going down those trails in that kind of heat.
It was... I honestly, God, I thought Hannah actually had heat stroke because by about 4 o'clock, she had hit her limit. She was crying. She was tired. You could tell she had just hit hit the wall.
Sounds
And,
like me today.
But and the heat was just brutal there, and that was our first day. We probably were a little excited and did too much, and we were out of there by like 12:30 or so. But even then, it was still really, really hot. So
Yeah. Well, let's move on to Extra Magic Hour evenings. And the best park here, Len, what do you think it's the best park for evenings are?
evenings. I mean, in terms of ambiance, I like the Animal Kingdom. There's just not a whole lot to do. But I like, if my daughter had any input, it would be Magic Kingdom. I think we've hit this summer, I think we hit 4 or 5 evening extra magic hours. I think we hit 4 evening extra magic hours in the Magic Kingdom. We were there past midnight every night. It was crazy.
Yeah, it's great, especially in the summertime when you can get extra magic hours that go into 2, 3 a.m. And that
There was one, so there's one that lasted until 3 a.m. Now we didn't make it much past 12:30, but 3 o'clock in the morning is just. Oh, did you see? By the way, for December, there's when the park is open until 2. There's an evening extra magic hour till 5 a.m.
Yeah, I saw that. That's
insane. We should do that.
Is that during Mouse Fest?
No, it's later in the.
I would do that. I would stay up till 5 a.m. No problem.
You wake up at 6 o'clock p.m. and you can still got 12 hours ahead of you.
Oh, I would love that.
Imagine that. So the park opens at 8, and there's probably a morning extra magic hour that day too. So it probably opens at 7. So really, the park is only open until the park is only closed like for an hour.
Yeah, you got about 24 hours.
You could stay there if you wanted to.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
finally, Len, we finally get to do it.
Yeah, really.
I was thinking about the best parks for evening. I think the worst park for evening is Epcot. And the reason I say that...
Oh.
Yeah.
And the reason is because the best attraction to ride is Soarin', and it's going to have a wait until the very end. And I
bet does actually have a wait till the very end. But walking around Epcot at night, you're saying that's not great?
No, walking around is nice, but I'm talking about getting attractions. And, that's the reason why you're doing it. Otherwise, unless you want to pull a Newell and just,
Pull a Newell. That's the third inappropriate thing you've said.
Wow. Wow.
I don't know. For me, I'm looking for attractions, and I say Epcot because after Soarin', do you really need extra magic hours to go get, Mission Space out of the way?
Oh, you do for Test Track. It helps.
If it's working.
If it's working. Oh, God.
I'll go with Magic Kingdom.
Someone woke up on the wrong side of the cave this morning. And what about the studios? The studios at night? I don't know.
Yeah.
Your scope. That's what he said. Meh.
No, I'll put Epcot last, MGM third.
Epcot, dude. Epcot should be at least second, only because of the cool things in the sidewalk, the little LEDs in the sidewalk. Scoop is laughing like we didn't sit there mesmerized for like an hour. Last time we were there together, I
know. We didn't have trouble finding a car out in the parking lot. It was the only car out there.
Remember that? That was great.
Scoop, what do you think is the best park for evening?
First off, I need to agree with Len that as far as ambiance goes, the Animal Kingdom at night is just something that I think everybody should do once, especially if they get a chance to see the Tree of Life lit up. It's really something. But I would go with the Magic Kingdom because there are like 15 attractions that are open, and you get to do a lot of the stuff that you probably wouldn't be able to do during the day. But it barely edges out Epcot. And the reason why I think Epcot is, you can almost flip a coin with Epcot is because not only are the attractions open, but if you're a little bit hungry at night, you have a lot more dining options at Epcot for extra magic hours than you do at the Magic Kingdom. At the Magic Kingdom, you have Casey's Corner, you have Cosmic Ray, and I think you got Pecos Bill. Epcot, you've got practically everything is open. So, that's a big difference. So I'd say Magic Kingdom 1, Epcot number 2, Animal Kingdom number 3, and the great Disney Hollywood Studios would be 4th.
I think you get, I think you also get, isn't Sleepy Hollow open for,
I don't know, and I don't know.
I think so.
Newell, what about you? What do you think is the best park for extra magic hour evenings?
To me, it's definitely Epcot, and there's nothing better than walking around World Showcase at night.
Dude, I am so telling you. I think it's true. Yeah.
I don't see that, but you can do that anytime. Why would you?
No,
but at night,
everything's lighted up.
It's perfect. Yeah. You walk around with a beer. Oh, there's nothing better than that.
You know that Epcot isn't like Animal Kingdom, and it does close at nighttime. Like you can still go there at nighttime. You don't need to have evening extra magic hours to do that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but
okay, so
that's what I'm saying. I don't see
exactly.
I'm saying there's no
but
Animal Kingdom. You can't do that, and I understand that argument. But in Epcot, you can do that any night.
But you're looking at it as an attraction sort of thing. If you're not interested in riding any attractions during Extra Magic Hour, Epcot is great at night.
Yeah, I mean, I think we talked about this in a previous show. After Illuminations, when we were at Tiki Fest, Hen and I actually walked counterclockwise around the pavilions. Even though they were closed, they're still fascinating.
Yeah,
Yep.
Carol and I have done that many times. It's especially nice when it thins out.
I'm
And there
sorry,
are
but
very
by the time
few
we got to
people.
Norway, there was no one there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
The music's in the background, nice and soft. It's really
Exactly.
nice.
I think Scopa mentioned that MGM was his worst attraction for the evening one. What's your worst pick?
Studios. I just don't think there's anything.
Newell?
It doesn't do anything for me at all.
I would say the Studios too, only because I've never done.
Booyah! Sorry, go ahead.
Only because I've never been to the Animal Kingdom at night, so I only have 3
That's
to
the
pick
thing,
from.
but because the Animal Kingdom's never open on like a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday for evening extra magic hours.
Yeah, it's good.
It's never Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Maybe Thursday. But when you're doing a long weekend, you never get the chance. They should change. Disney needs to change it around, just for me.
Just for you.
Just for you.
You hear that, Disney? Do you hear that?
What?
Awesome. Well, this episode of Walt Disney World Today has been sponsored by Small World Vacations, whose team of 40 agents are authorized Disney vacation planners, and they're recommended by MouseSavers.com. They're dedicated to your dreams and your dollars. To get your free price quote by going to Small World Vacations online at www.wdwvacations.com, where the magic begins. And this episode of Walt Disney World Today has been really fun. So if you want to find our older episodes, read our show notes, or send us your comments, visit the Walt Disney World Today website at www.wdwtoday.com. I thought that was a pretty good recovery. We can also.
Yeah, that was great. That was fabulous.
That's why we don't win any podcast awards.
It's all Matt's fault.
Yeah, that's right. Thanks.
Thanks a lot.
You can also email us at questions@wdwtoday.com. For Len Testa, Mike Scopa, and Mike Newell, I'm Matt Hochberg. We'll see you on the next show.